Please leave. There's no way I'm giving my precious daughter to someone like you. What? But you just want a job from our company anyway. That's not true. I'll be back.
Let's just forget about it.
What?
Since my father said it like that, I'm sorry. I didn't realize your company was only that size. You got a thank you letter from the client. I put it on your desk.
Thanks. I'll read it right away. My name is Keiichi. I run a construction company. I'm glad I've been working so hard and diligently.
Oh, come on, again? You cry every time.
Yeah, being the boss is tough, you know. It really gets to me.
I know, but you're really a big softie. If you're like that, you might not be able to become a reliable husband, you know?
That has nothing to do with it.
I'm just kidding.
I have a girlfriend of 5 years, Mikako. She is the daughter of the president of a conveyor belt sushi company, and I successfully proposed to her.
I'm nervous.
Your dad, he's a pretty strict guy, right?
Yeah?
Later on, I went to my girlfriend's parents' place to meet them. Mikako says he's a pretty strict man. You're a good guy. Talking to him in person, he turned out to be really friendly. So, I felt a bit relieved as we chatted. So, you're the rep for a construction company, huh? You're a big shot, aren't you? Nah, our company still has a long way to go. You're building skyscrapers and stuff, right? Yeah, we do some of that, but basically we primarily work in civil engineering. What? Mikako, that's not what I heard.
Oh, I'm sorry. I only heard that he runs a construction company, so...
Isn't there a difference between civil engineering and other types of construction work?
I'm sorry.
What is the name of your company?
Tokimeki Construction?
That doesn't sound too promising. Not quite what I was hoping for. I wish I'd done a proper background check on that company. You should think about the future properly, considering all this. Jeez! I'm not interested in proceeding with this. Huh? Please leave. There's no way I let my precious daughter marry someone like you. What? But we have been commissioned by the government, and we're going to grow from here. I'm sure we will become one of the leading companies in Japan. Oh, I see. If you had come here after your company became like that, things would have been different. Anyone can talk about their dreams. You just want a job from our company, right? That's not true.
Sorry, Keiichi. Maybe you should leave now.
I'll be back.
My dad's been let down by so many companies before, so I don't think he'll change his mind once he thinks something's no good.
Oh no. Then what about us getting married?
Let's just forget about it.
What?
Since my father said it like that, I'm sorry. I didn't realize your company was only that size.
I'll do my best to win your dad's approval. I promise.
I'm sorry. Goodbye. I'll pay you the alimony.
No way. The next day, I dragged myself to work feeling down. There was no way I could shake off those feelings so quickly.
Good morning. Whoa. What's with your long face?
Well, you know, I got dumped.
What? Why?
They said my company is just too small or something.
That's ridiculous.
After all the effort I've put in, our love just ended so easily, huh?
This is no time to be feeling down.
Huh?
If he's mocking your work, then the only way to retaliate is to show him up in your job.
What do you mean?
If you keep working while being in a funk like that, it's a hassle for the other employees. If something like that's enough to break up, then it wasn't real love in the first place, you know? If you can't work because you're feeling blue, it means your love for this company is just that much.
Well, of course I'll do my job properly.
I understand how hard it is for you right now. If it's really tough, feel free to talk to me or anyone else about it, okay? But I think diving into work helps distract from the sadness.
Nagisa, the office clerk, always gives me the words I need. Whenever I'm faced with tough decisions at work or going through a rough patch, she's always there. Once again, Nagisa helped me out. I can't keep worrying her like this anymore. Alright, time to switch gears and give it my all at work. Let's do this!
That's the spirit, Keiichi. Let's aim to surpass the Conveyor Belt Sushi Company.
After that, a few of us, along with me, apprenticed under a famous architect. It was to learn more innovative and amazing architecture, to make the company as great as possible. I studied every aspect of the business, including management, late into the night every day. Nagisa and the other employees pitched in and put in voluntary efforts. Thanks for always supporting this company.
Don't mention it. We'll work even harder. All of us employees are itching to level up our skills.
You guys are so reliable. Of course, we took a break, but we made good use of our break times by listening to all sorts of different things. I see. Architecture is so profound, isn't it? Yeah, that's right. It really involves all sorts of politics and stuff, you know? I see. Come to think of it, you know that famous conveyor belt sushi company, right? The one with all those commercials. It must be my ex-girlfriend's father's company. Oh, yeah, I know. What about it? You'd better stay away from that place. I don't hear good things about it. I see. Well, we don't really care about that, huh? I got to hear all sorts of stories about the industry. I was able to spend some really meaningful time there. So before I knew it, the pain of heartbreak started to fade away. 3 years passed in the blink of an eye. Isn't this a wonderful party?
Yes, Father. It's amazing.
Yeah, I know. Oh, Toru! Well, if it isn't Mr. Taizo. You made it to this party, huh? I got invited by the representative of the Seafood Aoharu Market. I heard your company is also setting up a store, huh? Yes, thanks to you. Your daughter's grown up a lot, huh? This is the grand opening party for Japan's largest seafood market. This robust man is a director at a global car company. Have you seen the architectural design? No, not yet. You should see it. Anyway, it's... Excuse me, I have to use the bathroom. Oh, okay, go ahead. Man, that guy sure talks a lot. It's kind of annoying. That's... you! Huh? Could it be? Hey! If it isn't Keiichi! Long time no see.
Who's he?
Thanks a lot for coming all the way to my place at that time. I really appreciate it.
Oh, that time.
What's up today? Did you get tasked with some subcontracting work for a big company? Good for you. This market is a big deal involving the government. So, make sure you don't mess up, okay?
Oh, with all due respect.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. She's a good secretary. Make sure you get proper support from her, alright? But I never expected to run into him here. He's come a long way, even if he's just a subcontractor. Huh? The drinks here are delicious, huh? I might end up having one too much. You'd better slow down or you'll end up too drunk to get home. I didn't drive here, so I'm good. How come he's talking to that guy? Well, do you know him? Yes, how long has it been? About 2 years. 2 years?
Speaking of which, just now, this person had a really nasty attitude towards Keiichi, you know?
Hey! It can't be possible.
You said he was just a subcontractor or something.
Hey, Toru. Keiichi's actually a leading figure in the future of the construction industry, you know? Being disrespectful is a no-go. A leading figure? His company's architectural techniques and designs are innovative. Not only for the seafood market, but also for setting up stadiums for major national sports events. That hasn't been made public yet, so please don't spread it around. Oh, that's right. Sorry.
His company has grown into a big corporation. After he got hurt by you, he bounced back from disappointment and put in a lot of effort to expand the company. Nowadays, his blueprints are top-notch not just in Japan, but worldwide.
Who would have thought he'd become such an amazing person? Wasn't he supposed to be in civil engineering or something?
Even though it's civil engineering, we're meticulously handling Japanese wood with energy efficiency in mind.
Every building he makes smells really good. Thank you so much. When did he become like that? I should have just waited and watched for a while back then. Anyway, was there something between you two in the past? Seems like there might have been some kind of history. Well,
It's a long story.
I don't want them bringing up that incident. I've got to change the subject. Oh, yes. The thing is, Keiichi proposed to Mikako 3 years ago. Wow, really? But at that time, Mikako had an arranged marriage meeting. So she reluctantly turned him down.
An arranged marriage meeting? He didn't say anything like that.
That's right! I have a good idea. It's a great opportunity. Since Mikako is still single, will you take Mikako as your wife, Keiichi?
What?
What are you saying? It's a good idea, right? You don't seem to have a girlfriend either, so why not? Toru, we don't need to talk about that right now, do we? But this could be fate at work. Mikako must be happy about it too, right?
Well, yeah.
I see. Excuse me, but I'll have to respond to this matter. What do you say? You want to marry my daughter, right? I decline. Your daughter doesn't like it either. That's not true, is it? Mikako? Can't you tell from her expression? You're her father, right? What the hell? When I came to your house to propose, you were totally doted on Mikako. So, you weren't respecting her choices. I think you were stripping her of her ability to think for herself and make choices. Hey, what's with that talk? That's rude! Mikako, you should honestly speak up here.
But what should I say?
If you speak up for yourself right here, right now, you'll feel liberated. If you have even the slightest bit of guilt towards me, instead of apologizing to me here, just speak your mind honestly. Let's go home now. You don't have to listen to this disrespectful man.
Yeah,
Come on, we've gotta go!
I was definitely letting my father call the shots. He decided everything from my career path to my relationships. Both my mother and I were always just going along with my father's choices and decisions. I didn't realize the importance of acting on my own will.
Hey, what are you saying? I didn't know you had that side of you. That's gotta be some kind of mistake, right? She must be joking, you know? That doesn't sound like a joke to me. Really? Toru, I'll have a word with the head of this market later. Not only from a compliance standpoint, but also as a person. I've got some serious questions about your attitude towards Keiichi. What? This is a separate issue from my business, right? Please hold on. Isn't that decision a bit too hasty? I've got some things to discuss about your store. Huh? Your company has always been known in the construction industry for cutting costs and pushing borderline illegal standards. No construction company wants to work with your company. Really?
I'm sorry, but we gotta tell you the same thing as Keiichi.
I'm sorry. I'm going to reform the company from now on. I see. But do you need this market?
Your company is a big company, right? You can afford to belittle Keiichi's company like that.
It's not what you think. Being in this matter is a matter of pride. I've got to figure something out here, or our employees are going to be in a real tight spot. Listen, you should have prioritized your family over your employees, and you should have had a kinder heart towards everyone, no matter who they were. It all started with you looking down on me and treating me coldly.
You can't protect your company or anything with that kind of attitude, you know.
After that, Toru's company ended up pulling out of the seafood market. Then the incidents of food poisoning caused by the unsanitary conditions of the stores came to light one after another. It turned out that not meeting construction standards was the cause of the unsanitary conditions. In the food industry, food poisoning was a deal breaker. With sales already plummeting, his company hit rock bottom and went bankrupt. In the end, Toru stepped down responsibly. After the bankruptcy, Mikako and her mother left home. Toru desperately tried to stop them, but no one took Toru's side anymore. Having been overly pampered by her parents all her life, Mikako has never entered the workforce before and seems to be struggling with her first job, feeling stressed and overwhelmed. Hopefully, she will be able to adjust to society.
What's this?
I got it from the representative of the seafood market. I wanted to give it to you as a gift.
Thank you so much. Speaking of the seafood market, I thought you might consider marrying Mikako.
Oh, the thing Toru telling me to marry Makako? No way of marrying her. She and I are ancient history, you know.
Ah, that's a relief. Then I'll accept your proposal.
Huh? What do you mean?
Huh? The bouquet didn't mean that, did it?
No, I just wanted to give it to you.
What? Is that so? I thought it was.
You don't want the bouquet?
Yes, I'll take it.
I will continue to grow with this company. With Nagisa, it should be possible. Thanks for watching to the end.
Please subscribe to our channel.